creamer was not good. Damn it.
Here we go. Yes.
But I'm leaving that for later because I need to make a new one. That creamer was not good. I thought it looked funny, but it's like, no, it was not.
Why check dates? Why remember when you opened it?
Well, see, the thing is, it's evaporated milk, and I pour it from the little can to like a little bottle, so it doesn't have a date. Jokes on. And apparently,
hey. Hi, Catherine.
Hi.
Okay. So, what do you want to do today, Angie? Do you want to just read?
Yeah, sure. We could do that.
Okay, let's just do readings. So if you guys want a reading, we'll go ahead and we'll do a reading for you. Post your question. And then we'll lean into divine feminine talk right now while you guys are, they're taking questions. Go ahead. Take your time. Okay. So for me, the divine feminine is like, I feel so liberated. Don't you feel liberated?
Oh, yes. 0 fucks.
That's what I'm talking about.
Respectfully and not. Respectfully.
That's right. It's kind of like, I'm done.
Pretty much. And I think we talked about right here where we could finally sing.
I moved mine right out of my sight, right out of my sight line.
Yeah. Yeah. That.
Okay. So today is Saturday the 7th. The sun is still in Pisces. Imagine that. Ooh, the moon is in Scorpio or moving towards Scorpio right now. Yeah. We're retarded retrograded in our node. And that's in Pisces right now. Our spirituality is in Pisces right now, just to let you know. That's what we're all working on. We're working on endings, belief systems, and our subconscious. That's what we're actually working on right now.
Okay, that makes
just little things.
Yeah, nothing big.
And then Venus. Ooh, Venus is spending. Today she went into Aries. That's the feel. It feels really juicy, huh? I like that. So it's Venus moving into Aries, joining Saturn and Neptune. And so that's our divine feminine energy aspect, right?
Okay.
Dipping in, right? And then deciding what that looks like.
Okay.
And then let's see. Yes. Bye. Have a great day. Yes. I love you guys. The little 0 to 5-year-old class teacher is leaving right now. I have to say goodbye to her. She is an awesome person.
Yes, she is. She is.
Okay. All right. So let's see. So Venus just moved there. And then we have Mars that's in Pisces right now, along with the sun. So our fire energy is with fire energy in a very watery place. So our beliefs are crumbling.
It was needed.
Hey, if there's anything that you've tried to hold on to in the last 2 or 3 weeks and it's just gone to shit, that's why. That's why everything's ending that is built in a ladder format. Anything that's built in a circle format is going to stay. That's how it's going to work. You want to know what I mean by that?
Yes.
Okay.
Ladder as in step ladder, up, down.
Yes, right? Because look at all the references that we've ever had in our whole life about work. You got to move up the ladder.
See.
That always makes somebody below you. That's a hierarchical, patriarchal system.
Okay.
And that's the the ladder or the
Mhm.
steps, right? And matriarchal is a circle. It's enfolding. So what it's
Yep.
going to do is it's going to pick something that it wants to protect and love and nurture. And it already has children.
Women.
Okay. And then it's going to go ahead and start to push out the stuff that doesn't belong. And then it will create community around it, and then support around the community, and then connection. And that's how a matriarchal society is born. And that's what we're doing. Lots of us are doing that. So yeah, it's just kind of like, okay, well, we'll get done with this silliness over here and we'll answer everything that happens. So that way we can get it the way that it needs to be. But we're also going to build this over here because we're not going back to that. We'll hold you accountable in your own system. but we're gonna be over here. And that's kind of like where it is. So with Venus moving into Aries today in that position, right? And at 0 degrees, let's check. Oh yeah, definitely talk, because like Neptune's only at 1 degree, so 0, 1, and then Saturn at 2 degrees. So all of them, because anything within 3 degrees is in communication. So you have Saturn, which is masculine energy, looking for structure and method and reasoning, right? And then you have Neptune that is saying, oh, you thought that was right?
Let me show you. Let me move this here.
Lots of endings. Lots of endings. And then Uranus is like kind of in the mix a little bit, disrupting a little bit here and there in Taurus, because Venus is Taurus's planet, right? And so the reason that comes in is it's at 27 degrees. So it's almost at like 28, 29. But so you have 27, 28, 29, 0. So at 0 degrees, Venus is very impacted by Uranus in Taurus. So they're all talking to each other and they're like, yeah, we don't like this stuff. I don't know what it is that we're going to do, but everybody, hey, don't move. Haven't made a decision yet. What do you mean you don't know what common sense is?
Yeah.
And that right there, that is where everybody is at. 8 billion people. What do you mean you don't know what common sense is?
It's about time.
Right? Okay. You ready, Ange? Here we go. We'll start here. All right. So we have Catherine who said that, feeling lost, left my job last month, was finding working with kids is not for me. And now what? Well, what do you think? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Or do you want to do anything? Oh, yes. Pull some cards, baby. I'll get my cards. Go ahead. We'll just pull cards. I like that. That'll be fun.
So I got the Fool and I got the Wheel. Take a leap of faith and it's going to be okay. You just got to move forward. Like in the words of Dory, just keep swimming. It's, I mean, kind of figure out what you like, what you don't like. If it wasn't working with kids, which preaching to the choir, what do you like? And start there and just kind of, I mean, don't take it as a negative thing, but just kind of a new opportunity is coming forward. That's all it is.
Yeah. You have, okay, so that is the question I've been asking. Well, what is the answer? Have you come up with the answer yet? Right? So, right, we're asking you those questions, Catherine. What?
What is it that you, where do you feel yourself?
So you can't, wait, Angie, wait 1 second. First, we'll give you feedback for whatever your decision is, but we will not make your decision for you. And if you're feeling lost, that's because you're not going internal and asking yourself what you're feeling. What am I feeling? Okay. What am I feeling? What do I need to do to make it a little bit easier for myself? Okay. What am I willing to experience? And if you're going from a place, let me just take care of some things real fast.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Okay, I got all that. All right. Why do you not get an answer? Like you're freaking out because like you're not getting an answer. And as you don't get an answer and you focus on not getting an answer, you're not going to get an answer because that's what you're telling yourself. I'm not going to get an answer. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And if you tell yourself that mantra long enough, that's how it's going to be. And that's what you've done. So you have talked yourself out of positions and related it to pain, stored the pain in your body and made it representational. So it could be like my back hurts, my leg hurts, my arm hurts, I'm going through this, I'm going through this, I'm going through this. And what have you done to allow yourself to hear yourself, to really listen to what that pain is? Right?
Mm-hmm.
You may not want it to be something. You may not want it to be a certain subject. And yet it is that certain subject. Okay. It's death. It's the death of your mom, your father, your husband. It's death. And until you allow transformation to be okay internally, you will fight it. And that is the dissonant vibrational energy you're practicing. You don't want it to be that way. So you are not in acceptance. Okay. It doesn't make it right or wrong. Okay. It means that you don't want it to be that way. And you don't have to find out why you don't want it to be that way. You just have to be willing to understand you don't want it to be that way. And be okay not wanting it to be that way. That's the big part, is being okay with something that maybe other people have told you, oh, but you just have to like let it be all right. No, you don't. You have to know what it is. That's what you have to know. You have to know what it is that is holding on to your feelings and allowing you to only be in a space such as the one you're in. And that is going to add to that vibration continuously. So you will leave jobs. You won't be satisfied because you're creating a dissatisfying vibration. And that's what it's going to attract to you. You're the magnet. It isn't you doing it wrong. This is your practice. You're practicing this vibration, and that's what happens. So before you start to manifest something, before you start to say, oh, I'd like this, you have to go internally and you have to heal you. You can't dip around and say everything external is my problem. That's not how you'll get better. How you'll get better is, why am I feeling this way? What's really going on, Catherine? What's really going on, Catherine? I love you, Catherine. Like, talk to me and tell me like what I'm really feeling. What am I really feeling? Where does that come from? And then however it is that you feel, no matter what all the voices on the outside say is good or bad, or this is how you should, and blah, 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 be okay with whatever it is. Just that's the radical acceptance that you could practice that will give you a ground zero, and then you'll get your answer. But right now you're fighting so hard not to accept what is that you can't let anything in. Okay. And that's what you're experiencing. So when Angie pulled the 2 cards, it is a new beginning for you. It's a brand new beginning, but you made it so. You made it so. And you did it like I did it one time when I quit a job because I had like this idea that if they didn't hire me, I would give them 2 weeks to decide how they were going to do this. And I know how good I am and blah, 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 whatever story I had. But then, my pride kicked in. And when they said we could give you a fruit basket and then we'll still pay you like dirt, and we could hire anybody to do your job. And my pride said, I don't think so. And I left, but I didn't have anything in place. Nothing in place.
So I got more cards for her.
What's that?
Page of Wands. So I'm getting, she was very happy when she left the job, kind of relief. But now she's kind of in the Knight of Swords where she's running to something but has no idea what.
Right.
Page of Cups. She kind of feels like in between the things, not really like, okay, shit, what did I do? I should have, I could have, I would have, I did. But Queen of Cups, if she sits in with herself, if she really believes who she is, what she is, she'll get to know what she is. Temperance, she just needs time. She needs time to sit with herself to be able to figure out what it is she needs moving forward. And Queen of Wands, she's going to succeed. So it's like everything you're saying,
very complete.
Everything.
And I have supportive cards. I have the 8 of Cups, and that's about walk away from what you think to be true and go internal. Hermit. It's situational as well. This is situational. So you've created a situation. That means it's changeable. You could change it. Change your mind, change the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the hope card that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the sun card. Okay. So you're in a really good space. You're really happy. And since you're really happy, that means that you get to invent whatever it is that you want to do. And you don't have to figure out how to make the money. If you do something that you love and if it involves community, then it will build itself. All right. It'll build itself. So how much art supply do you have? Right. Why don't you invite people to go and do like an art class in the park, right? And just have them buy a ticket and go there and provide stuff. Do things that make your heart happy. And you have to know why you're upset so you can say, oh, that's it. And then choose happy. That's why. Okay. All right. Let's see. Last night, okay, we have hello, okay, and then we have hi, and then how are y'all? Very good, okay, and then okay, so we're there. Okay, great.
So
that's it for right now. Okay. Yay. All right. Okay. Yes, we'll do that. We'll give you guys answers. We're just going to pull cards. If Wilhelmina, if you have a question, a specific question, you're more than welcome to post it. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pull 2 cards for you. That's what they told me. Pull 2 cards. You're very welcome, Catherine. You're super welcome. And it really is just sitting and letting yourself feel through it. And you might feel like you're going to cry forever because you thought you were over it.
But Catherine, when you're in the middle of the feeling that you're right, because sometimes we are thinking it's something, and when you write it out, it's something else. So just kind of see what comes up. Or you're an artist, hon. Paint something. It just go with it. It'll come to you where in the weirdest way. And you'll be and the fun part is at that point you'll see it and be like, really that, and it'll go away.
So this is for Wilhelmina, and what I got was building foundations, 2 foundation cards, which is very interesting. So 4s. The 4s are usually, they're like the smaller version of karmic cycle. And so 4s are about building foundation. And so you've learned an awful lot. The first thing that you've learned is to build a firm foundation. So the action that's required in the situation that you're contemplating is physical. It's a physical foundation that you're building. So action will be required. And then when you build that, it will be amazing. Amazing. So you'll be recognized for what you're building. And we'll leave you with that. Many blessings. And then here we have Luke Arnold. Do you want to pull cards?
Yeah. No question, just hi. Again, I got the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So there's something you're in search of, or something that you're longing for, something that you're wanting or needing at this time. And I mean, whatever it may be, it's going to be something good for you. You just got to know what it is that you're going for. I don't know if you have a specific thing you're looking for or you're trying to get, whether it's a job, a car, a person, a thing, or you're going through something that you're needing some sort of change, but the change will be good because it will give you strength in the long term and help you out. I don't know if that's something that works for you. I'm trying to see if any other card comes out, but yeah, you're contemplating a lot. And there's a goal you're trying to reach that you will be successful in. It's just maybe don't overthink things too much.
Yeah. So I have two cards. And the card that I got, I have two cards. And the first one was suffering in silence. So this is a 9 of Swords, basically. So suffering in silence, that means that you're talking trash to yourself. So stop that shit. That's what that means. We'll just be direct. Okay. And this is confirmation that you're aiming in the right direction. So tell yourself you're doing a great job, and then it will go faster. It'll give you the accelerated motion that you're looking for. All right. This is a wand. So 8 of Wands. This one means you're aiming in the right direction. Shoot for the stars. You're already there. Okay. Look for reciprocity. How can you build reciprocity into your experience? So what comes around goes around, right? And as you invest into the experience invest back to you. And that's what you want to look at. Okay. And so gratitude, practice gratitude, and that will open the doors that you're looking for right now. We'll leave you at that. Many blessings. Okay. Here's this one. Okay. Indian blues man, Nuke Mars. Okay. Do you want to pull a card?
Yeah.
I'm just going to pull one card. It's right here. It says, okay, look, here's my card.
What does that say?
Moving on.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that almost pretty much death and rebirth. So yeah, whatever's happening, it's coming. It's whatever. Do it.
That's right. There it is. It's still going to do that. And here we are, Miss Debbie.
Good morning.
Okay. Ooh, all right. Cool. Okay, so let's read for Miss Debbie right here, and then we'll go back to the other Miss Debbie, okay?
Oh, there's two?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is Debbie Logan. Okay, so we'll do Debbie Logan. Okay. Ooh.
Okay, I see there's like a leap of faith thing going on for you. And Hierophant. So take a leap of faith and go within. Whatever it is, like it's something you're kind of contemplating it, kind of wanting to make a decision on something. But if you don't take that step, you're not going to know what's coming. You're not going to know it. something that's gonna be beneficial. So you do kind of gotta risk it sometimes for a better outcome. But it's kind of bothering you inside. Yeah, it's bothering you a lot. It has to do something with finances ish, maybe. Really quick. Yes? No?
Yeah. Yeah, you're great right now. You're
Okay.
great
Yeah.
right now. I'm laughing because I can feel her. I can feel her go, oh, so we're going there.
No, listen, okay. I got the food, and then I got the
So,
hair back, and then I got
so
the 5
because
o'clock clothes.
I can feel her going,
Oh
not
crap.
too deep. Not too deep, but here you go. She said yes.
And then the Nine of Wands, so she's kind of contemplating what's going on. That Knight of Wands. I mean, you have to take action on whatever it is with your finances that's going on. You got to take that leap of faith, but at the same time, you also kind of got to look within. You may have a lot of people telling you, "Oh, do this. Oh, do that. Oh, do." But you have that little feeling of that doesn't sound right. That doesn't feel right. Do not
Okay, so
ignore
you know how Angie's going, oh, that doesn't feel right. Really, what it says in your head is fuck all the way off. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. No. It's like you get that little feeling of, oh hell no. So that's where it's no. Like go with your feelings. So whatever situation you have with your finances, there's a million and one people out there that think they're fucking Warren, whatever the freak his name is, and can give you the solution to whatever your financial problem is yours and yours alone, and you're the only one that knows how it's going to affect you moving forward. So take everything with a grain of salt and kind of like, okay, this could help me, that could help me, this could be something good, that's definitely fucking hell no. You really got to look at what you feel is right. I mean, we are in the middle of the divine feminine awakening and everything. Trust yourself, honey, because you may have Warren Buffett telling you to do one freaking thing, and that's going to be the thing that's going to be your downfall. You got to follow your heart. Like, sincerely, follow your heart. That's all I got to
say. And I'm going to come in with a shift.
Nice. Okay. Ooh, she needs that. Yeah.
Okay, Deb, we're going into the chakras. All right. So the root chakra, that's that little ting-a-ling-a-ling. That's me. Okay, we're going into the root chakra. Oh yes. That divine feminine, let's wakey. Hello. Breathe into your tailbone. There you go. Open that up. Open up your aura. We'll ground you. Put down roots. That feels really good. Deeper. And let's just let all that BS roll off your back like water off a duck butt. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, great. Okay. And now you feel like you're trying to perceive, okay? And in your desire to perceive, you want to do. And that doing is stifled right now, okay? It's stifled because if it seems I am perceiving that you're taking into consideration somebody who doesn't necessarily have your consideration as well. Okay? What I would say, okay, to that powerless feeling, okay, is boop, get the fuck out. Okay? That's how I would do it. Okay? Okay. We're separating your energy from the experience. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling your energy into observation so you can witness. You can just witness like what your experience is right now. There you go. So keep coming back. It feels like you come backwards, right, into your body. So you're just noticing you and you're coming back, noticing you, coming back. There you go. Okay. There you go. And I would say that you're a very heart-led individual and you're not powerless. You're wondering what avenue would be best to travel. Okay. And if I were you, I would. This is an exercise that I do when I don't think I have any choices or I don't know what I want to do. This is the exercise I do. I write down ideas. Okay. I just write down ideas and I turn them all upside down. And then I turn one over after I mix them all up. And I say, okay, this is the one I'm going to work with first. And I open it up and I go like this. And I just sit with it. And I move into the vibration I think it's going to be. And then I set that one aside. Then I go ahead and I choose another one and I do the same thing. What I'm doing is I'm tuning my vibe to where I want to be, literally. And it doesn't even matter what it is that I'm asking for because it's change. I'm going to practice different information. So I need a different vibration. So I trick my mind by creating a physical game that causes me to create an understanding and a feeling, meaning about what physical aspect I'm engaging in. Okay. So I'll write things down and I'll say, what would that feel like? Okay, that would feel like this. Ooh, that's kind of cool. And then I could turn it over. What else would feel good? It could be like, oh, I want to go to the beach and walk, or oh, I want to go pick some grass in the backyard, or wow, I love watching the water flow down the gutter. Whatever it is, okay? And you just have a bunch of those feel good things. And then you do that and you're literally training your vibration and becoming aware of how you would like to experience life in general. And you're in a hardship. I feel it. You're in a hardship. The hardship is ending as well. And you feel it. And it might feel like you're untethered, like you're not sure what comes next. And the fear that you're experiencing is of who you're going to be. That's it. That's your fear of the unknown. You're learning your capabilities and you're developing resilience. And right now you're stepping into strength. That's that feeling right there that we're creating. That feels good, right? And that's where empowerment is. Empowerment is in strength training. Strength training is looking to see like what you've already accomplished for yourself, how you continue to show up. Like you keep showing up. Give yourself some credit. Like that's awesome. There we go. And so now we're shifting the solar plexus, the I can. I can, I am. I can, I am. The sun. All right. Okay, so breathe. I want you to take a nice deep breath in. Hold it. Let's let it all like move around inside your body, collecting all that psychic debris, and then let go. There we go. That was good. Now you're going to feel ease on your shoulders, your body. You're coming into your body. Feels better, right? It feels more grounded. Okay. There we are. That felt good. And I will leave you with that. So the powerlessness usually comes from the story that we're telling ourselves. And the story that we're telling ourselves is what we're observing. And if we feel we've done something wrong to incur this, because we've taught to look at ourselves as the problem, but it's always external to us, that's really fucking confusing, right? So it really is just us talking to ourselves. And when you talk to yourself and when you think of yourself, that's masculine energy. When you perceive your situation and you feel into it with your intuition, That's feminine energy. And you have all of it. And those are your clairs, basically. Okay? Oh, there you go. And now say balance in your field, right? Say balance, harmony, lean into my divine feminine bitch. Okay, there you are. Now you're aware of the rage you're holding. Very good. Isn't that nice? Welcome to the rage. Welcome to that low boil bitch that's been waiting for you to see her.
Yeah,
She
that.
is delicious. She is delicious. All right. And you feed her love and create understanding why. Okay. And usually the reason that aspect is feeling like that for right now is because you're noticing in your sensory awareness, your intuition, your feeling that not everybody is applying common sense. Not everybody is saying, hey, there's more than one person here. Maybe we should look at that.
No, they're not.
Okay. Yes, 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 girl. Yes. So this part is about letting go of the weight of the world. Okay. So we'll just take like the weight of the world off your shoulders and we'll put it over here. There you go. Right. There's nothing to solve, nothing to see here. Move along. That's kind of like how it really is. And what you're coming into now, that like moment that you're in right now, that's your energetic awareness developing understanding and meaning that's synonymous with who you are and your values. And now you know that rage is healthy. Feelings are healthy. There you go. And all of them matter. All of it matters. Every last little bit of our experience matters. None of it is negatable. We're in it. We're in all of it. And even if we don't focus into it in all of the ways, we're still having the experience when we create that limitation. There we go. There we go. That was really good. Now grounding. There. Perfect. All right. And now we'll leave you with that. And now we have, let's see, whom is our next candidate? Another Deborah. So this is Debbie. Okay. The other Debbie, I think that she invited. Hello, Debbie. All right. And then her, I'm good. I'm good. What about you, Angie? Okay.
Yep, I'm good.
Yeah. By the way, Deborah, that's us stepping into your vibration. You could feel that. That's what you're like. What is that? And it felt like sunglasses trying to land on your face, but that's not really it. You just move your perception up to your forehead. That'll help you. Just do that. Just say, oh, I see. Oh, I see. There you go. Don't try to turn your perception into like your voice. We're separating your energetic system so that way you have definition in your divine feminine and masculine. That's what's happening in your energetic system with us right now. I'm playful. Okay. Asking about my health. Okay, great. Great. Okay. You're asking about your health. I'm going to work on you energetically. So I'm going to take your comment down for a second, and then I'm going to put this one up there to read that. Great idea. I love that. Yes. Exactly. Yes. Yes. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Okay, so now we're at your health. I didn't leave, did I? But now your body's starting to regulate itself. Your nervous system is relaxing. You're feeling pressure in like your chest region, your upper chest region. You feel kind of exhausted. You have lower back pain. It doesn't sense like you have a lot of aches and pains, but if you want to disclose a little bit about like the health aspect that you're asking about, it's remedied. That's what I heard. It's remedied. So I think that you're already working on it. And I think you're working on it in a way that is bringing a more holistic feel and approach to you. And you think that you're out of your depth because it isn't something that you've like looked at in that way. Right.
Mhm.
Honestly, your health is as you believe it to be. Okay. That's really what it is. It's your health as you believe it to be. So let's talk about some beliefs. Because see, here's how, yeah, tired, right? Okay. So you're working your body with information. That's what takes place when you go into a health focus. You start to work your body with information. The information is energy. The energy holds weight because it has a story. So now we're going to let you feel all the weight of what you're storying to yourself, what narrative you have.
It's something on her back.
It's kind of heavy, huh? So maybe what you want to do, you're like, shit.
Yeah. I immediately felt it on my back, and I'm like,
A
fuck.
shared energetic experience is what we will have.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. She's yeah, because she it's like it's kind of what you're saying. She has she's been introduced to like something that might help her, something that like something different, but she's too in her head about it. Because when you said there's a remedy or it's remedy, I kept getting like she's in her head like nah, it's not gonna work. Like nah, no, like like fuck that. That's like no, I need drugs, I need meds, I need. Sometimes you just need to chill the fuck out. Sometimes you just need to chill the fuck out. Like, I'm sorry. Stress is something that kills so many fucking people in the world because we can stress ourselves to death. And I get the feeling that she's making it a little worse. I love you. I mean it respectfully, honey. I'm not trying to be a bitch. But I've been there. I personal story, personal little my shit in there. I was 32 when I developed shingles because of the fucking stress that I was under, because of the job, because of life, because of this, because of that. You will stress yourself into a fucking disease. So you need to unstress and unfuck yourself so that the disease goes away. Because whatever it is, I say this very respectfully, it's mental. It's you. It's you causing it. Are you a hypochondriac, babe?
It's okay. You're just having like a mental closure.
Yeah. Are you a hypochondriac? Because if you're a hypochondriac, stay the fuck off Google. Stay the fuck off ChatGPT. They are not your friend. They will tell you everything is cancer. So I need you to like, no, chill. It's you need those positive affirmations. I'm healing. Don't ever be saying I'm sick. No, I'm healing. Flip
Yeah,
the script.
correct. Because right now you're in a numeric of a 7.
Uh-huh.
And so a 7 is about not giving up. That's what a 7 is about. It's about you're being presented with choice about how it is that you would like to experience your life. No matter how you choose to heal, that's the right choice. That is the right choice. And you have to let that be the right choice. You will hear tons of information from other people that love you because they're powerless and want you to do it this way because that's how they would do it. But how you're doing it, that's the right way. That's the right way. I would say that you're moving into your feels and you're clearing that out, and you have done work around that. Now, as you have done work around that, it has allowed you to not want to do any more work around that. And you have more work to do around that. There's a loss. It feels like a mom wound. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So this is a mom wound. That's how it's representing. So your safety, security, your home, your hearth, it feels threatened. And that's a mom wound. So there may be something in your background to where like you and mom didn't necessarily see eye to eye, and maybe you needed to support her more than you could, or she you, and now you have this situation. So it's bringing up remnants of previous experiences and perceptions that you developed during those experiences. The perceptions are not right or wrong. They are perfect. That's what they are, because it's the information you used at that age, at that time, to process the experience you were in. Okay. The idea, you can feel me moving your energy around. That's me. Relax. You're having a lot of WTF moments right now, and it's okay. All right. So the idea is to just kind of relax into the energy of the connection with mom, okay, whether she's alive or passed, okay, and begin to choose, like start to choose the funner, more loving, easier to be around energy that's present, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're too much in your head, honey. It's
Hold on, let me work the energy real fast, Ange. Let me
Okay.
just finish, okay? Because I'm almost done pulling her down. Okay. Because when you tell her she's in her head, she goes to her head. That's why I stopped you. And I need you to stop playing with the energy that way. That's why. So we want her in her body, right?
Mhm.
We want her in her body, and she doesn't want to be in her body because she thinks something's wrong. Okay? So we want to pull her into her body, and how we're going to do it is we're going to say, Deborah, in your body. Just like that. I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. And now we're going to ground you. Boom. Roots. Better. Yes, I know it feels like a stick in the middle. It's okay. Don't worry. I'm going to fill you out right now. That's called my willingness.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Now you can breathe. Okay. Now I'm going to look at your field. Now, as I look at your field, we'll start the spiral, because you're a spiral. Everybody's a spiral. That's your magnet. Let's just blow off the cobwebs. There we go. Let's clear your head. Put a lot of pins up there. I'm going to come back to that thought. Well, we'll just take all those fucking thoughts. You don't need them. You can make new ones. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to relax your aura. Okay. And now we're going to tell your nervous system all is well. All is well. All is well. All is well. It's okay to be in my body. It's okay to be in my body. I'm safe. I'm resilient. It's okay to be in my body. I am safe. I am resilient. I am safe. I am resilient. I'm safe. I'm resilient. There's nothing wrong with my body. Wow. That's pretty fucking cool. Okay. There we go. Now stretch. Stretch. There you go. Stretch. We'll just take that. Get rid of that. Okay. Let's see. Shuffle your cards now. Shuffle your cards now, Angie.
She feels better.
Yeah, she's still she's trying to tell a story, but I'm in her throat. She can't talk right now. She can only hear me saying I love you, 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 I love you in her head. She says listening. Yes. Shared energy. Okay, so right now we're working on your left side. As we work on your left side, that's your divine feminine energy and how you receive, what you allow, how you contemplate your belief system, your spirituality. Okay. And now you can feel us in your right side. And that's how your assertive, actionable, passionate expression is. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to balance. Balance. Okay. And now your heart chakra, you can feel it like it's emanating, right? Okay. We're going to open your channel because you're already connected, right? So we're going to open your channel wider so it feels like you're under a waterfall of that unconditional love. There you go. And now we're just going to do some little clearings. We're going to open up the transition point between here and there, whatever that is. And these are words that they give me. I love them. We're going to open up the transition point between here and there. And we're going to invite all spirit energy in need of transition to go to the light, go to the light, go to the light. I like how it feels. I like how it feels because like you could literally feel it pull out of your experience and move into another dimensional space. And you get freer and lighter inside of your personal experience, and it doesn't feel so crowded. There you go. That's much better. Great. And I think I'm going to do once around the rodeo. I get happy when I get that stuff. Okay. And then we'll just invite all spirit energy that is invited and not given direction. Thank you for your service. You may go. Cosmic beings. There we go. And then take a nice breath in. Take a deep breath in. Okay. And then let go. There you go. Okay. All right. You're in charge of your energetic field, okay? You could say it. You could say it's anything you want. All right. Mm-hmm. You can say, oh, this is a rock from dimension 50. Let me put this rock back in dimension 50. And you go like this. And that's it. And that's how it works. You're creating a construct. You're capturing a certain amount of energy that's behaving in a frequency. You're saying, no, you're this frequency. And that is your new construct of that energy. And you're just removing that construct from your experience. That's it. So you can call it whatever you would like, as long as you can register it in your body and feel it when you call it a name, then it's resonant. That becomes resonant energy. Now you're like, oh, okay, great. I could move this over here because it can't be destroyed or created. It can only be manipulated. Okay. So because we manipulate energy through thought and feeling, you can make it anything you want it to be. So if you want to make it something that is health oriented, say, oh, my health is so optimum. I can't believe how lovely my body is. It's been with me my whole life. I can't believe my feet are still on my legs. That is just crazy. Get it? So a gratitude practice for you would probably be really good. And being grateful just for your body, because that'll put you in your body and in your sentient, your feeling energy. And then when something comes up that says you're not enough, you have to decide what enough feels like. What's enough? Yep. Have you had enough? That's the easiest way to get there. We've all had enough. It does tickle when I leave.
One technique that I've also I heard of recently and I've implemented in some things. Instead of looking at it as, oh, the rent went up, it's you're given the opportunity for, like, flip the script. With a lot of the things, don't take it as a negative. It's just, okay, God's going to provide, or whatever you believe in, the universe will provide. And the rent's going up, your income's going to go up somehow. It's fine. You're good. It's going to be there.
Make it up.
Yeah. And just
When
always,
I came into metaphysics, you know what they told me, Angie? You know what they told me when I came into metaphysics and I started practicing all this? They said, I heard somebody, okay? I just heard somebody. So I said, I'm taking that and I'm going to run with that shit. So they go like this. They go, oh, so I lost that $100 there. All right, universe, that means you owe me 10 times that amount in the future and soon. And I went, oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's how that's going to work.
Yep. Yep.
That's how that's going to work. That's
Yep.
how my life's going to work. And so that's what I do. I do a lot of that.
And that would be a good thing. It's like, okay, the rent went up $100. Okay, so I need 10 times that now. Let's go.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to come from your earning capacity. You're in that I only make. You know what? The best word is make. You're making it. Okay? So you can make more or you can make less, and it's all in your mind. And your mind will create expansion. Okay? Yes, your mind will create expansion each time, because now you're not going to practice the loss vibration. You're going to practice the attraction vibration of more. That's why you say stuff like that. Okay?
Because I mean, hey, she might meet someone that happily gives her the money just because she smiled.
It could be something like that. You could find lost money in a lot of different ways, but it's not lost money, right? It's not lost money. It's found money. And that's yes, exactly. So that's perfect. Okay. Because now you have a resource and you have a budget and you know what that budget looks like, right? And there really are some other resources that you could reach out to that will help you in that supplement. I already know that. Okay. You'll have to do due diligence. You'll have to do research, but there are ways to be able to. Okay. And what if now is the time to move? What if now is the time to move? What if the reason that this is happening is because what you have is too expensive and the alignment no longer supports you in your heart space? What if that's the case? What if you've been making choices to do some inner work and some inner healing and you're no longer aligned to the owners of the property? What if that's the case, right? So if that's the case, what if you could stay on your income and find a place that was like maybe $600 cheaper? Why not?
Yep.
Let's put that out there. Why not allow it to be like a friend of a friend is just going to tell me about this place. Everything's going to be all right. And if I don't move, I already know that they're going to reduce my rent. I already know that because I'm on a fixed income. So you could say things like that to yourself, okay? And that'll put you into a possibility place, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I like this part, but I want to let you know that is assertive energy and it will take longer because it's filled with effort. So it's push energy and you literally push things away from you. Okay. Mm-hmm. So there's an exercise that you can do before you look for things to where you're in attraction energy. And then what comes to you is the right space. Okay. So wherever it is that you're looking, that's the right place. You have to understand that. Okay. And you just know that you'll have the right space open up for you. It's just going to fall in your lap. Okay. And it's you moving into allowance that can happen.
Yes.
Okay. Now, that's going to challenge your psyche because your psyche is in a construct of I only get. And to break out of that part of your psyche, you need to add perception that says, and I can receive. And I can receive. I can receive so much more. I can receive lots of different people that will tell me that they have this lead, they have this lead, they have this lead, or somebody who has a place, or maybe somebody who has a back house that wants to rent the ADU for less money, different things like that. Maybe you want a little bit of privacy, and maybe you'd like a nice family in the front where, like, you know, you'd feel protected, and maybe that's what you'd like, right? Maybe you would like for a conversation to pop up to where somebody has a place and it's just a perfect place for you. Okay. And when you move into that energy, that possibility energy, it feels different. The reason it feels different is because you're contemplating. When you're contemplating, you're pulling energy toward you to look at. Okay. And so you start to play with it and you say things like, wouldn't it be nice to have an open space? Wouldn't it be nice to have a little kitchen with the living room so I could have some friends over? And I would like a little yard, not too big, don't want to work too hard, but I want something where I can go outside. Okay. And then a beautiful living room and a dining area and my bedroom. And I would like for it to be really comfortable. I want it to be even more comfortable than where I'm at right now. I want it to feel safer than where I'm at right now. And I want it to just show up easily and effortlessly. I want to be in the right place at the right time for this to just show up. I would love to have opportunity presented to me on a regular basis. I love being in the state of allowance. I love how my energy feels wrapping and moving through my body and wrapping around my body and moving around me, and the frequencies feel delicious. My body is alive. My nervous system relaxed. My body is alert. That's weird. My body's always alert now. Feels really, really good. So then you tell the universe, you say, I love cats when they're somebody else's. I love cats when they're somebody else's. I don't think I want to be a caretaker of cats, but I love the way you're going. I love the way you're going. Show me some more. Show me some more. All right. And then you keep looking at those possibilities and you keep adjusting the expectation and you allow it to show you more and give yourself time. Just say, I have all the time in the world. I have all the time in the world. That allows spaciousness and that allows more possibility. That's how it'll work. Okay.
That,
so
she's gonna find something soon. She's gonna find something soon.
Yes. So this is not helpful to you. Okay. What you just wrote and the vibration you chose to feel is not helpful to you. You reached for limitation because it's familiar. You like to stay in a construct so you don't have to be challenged. Fuck off, because you're going to be challenged. That's what this is about. It's about you getting in touch with your feelings, being okay with what it is, all right? And then saying, hey, I'm unapologetically Deb. That's who I am. And damn Skippy. You have cats? All right, maybe you have a next door neighbor or somebody else who's in Oklahoma, or maybe I don't want to live there. Maybe I want to be in California. Maybe I want to be in Florida somewhere else. Okay? So you don't have to throw limitation right in front of you like you're scared to move forward. Okay?
But what was that thing you said a little while ago? This or something better. So, okay, I got offered this in Oklahoma. The guy has 9 cats. So this or something better. That's
Right.
don't put the
Because
limitation.
it'll open it up. And you need
Yeah.
to open the energy, because right now you're only on one avenue, and that
Yeah.
avenue has a lot of limitations. And you need to open it up so your story changes, then your focus changes. When your focus changes, you have vibrational possibility and offerings that'll show up because you're open. So you have to practice being open. Say things to yourself every day and say, wouldn't it be nice? And then make your life up. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice to feel love all day long? Wouldn't it be nice to feel acceptance all day long? And then you feel into what love and acceptance is. Okay? Oh, that's
When
the
I
inner work. Look at you unlocking a new Mario brother thing.
a new level. One of the things I like to do as well is challenging the universe. Show me how good it gets. Okay, you showed me Oklahoma with 9 cats. Show me something better. Show me something better.
Now we're gonna finish with her, okay? And then we'll call it for the day. But I love how you're letting her understand that it's language. It's how she speaks to herself. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. 100%. 1 second. So somebody else said that they believe it's fear. It's always fear. It's always fear, because the fear is you not knowing what you're capable of,
or what we
stepping
deserve
into an experience you haven't yet started.
Yep.
So there's fear of the unknown, and it's you that you're afraid of. Am I going to be enough? Only you're saying, is it going to be enough? And it's, am I going to be enough? And that's the fear aspect. That's the reality. Okay.
Yeah.
And so when you're in that fear aspect, it doesn't mean it's right or wrong. It's just an indication change is at hand. Change is there. Change is right there. And there isn't anybody that says, yeah, change, let's just jump. There's always a hesitation. There's always a hesitation. Oh, wait a minute, man. I got it all dialed in right here. Why does it have to change? Well, you asked for growth.
Yep.
You asked for growth. And you did it possibly when you found out that your rent might go up. And when you found out that your rent might go up, you were like, ooh, I need more. And that for the universe is a signal to give you more.
Always
so wherever your headspace was when you received that, wherever your heart space was when you received it, you got a lot more of that.
Yes.
Okay.
Ask for it with ease. Ask for it every single time to come in the easiest, most convenient, most beneficial way to you. Because if you ask in that lack mentality, if you ask in that struggle, if you, girl,
you're just gonna get more of that.
I'm gonna pray for you, because no, you need to change that. You need to change that. It's not, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
So I pulled a card.
Okay.
And I know now that you're shifted. I know, Debbie, that you've shifted. So I'm really happy. I feel you very settled now. Okay. We've given you a lot of information. When we give out this much information, I want to encourage you to go back and watch the video, because you're only going to get a little bit at a time. And that is the shift that keeps occurring. Okay. Mostly what we're telling you is believe in yourself and it'll be okay. Believe that you're enough. You're going to be enough whether you stay in this place or you have to move to another one, because you're going to keep showing the fuck up.
Yep.
Okay. So you're enough. You're always enough. Everything's enough. Everything. Okay. And surprise. Okay. This is a 6. So you're in solution already. and it's also a wand. So your action is already in your heart. So you already know. Okay. And this says material and spiritual prosperity. So now you know that once you sync up with how you feel, the rest will fall into place physically. So your feelings are going to guide you in the direction that will allow you to have what you're asking for. And when you ask for more, okay, your more has exactly, you are enough. You are enough. Showing up all the time, that should be enough. I'm going to say that's enough. Okay. And so the idea is just understanding that you're enough. You have a lot of outside information that tells you that you're not, because that prompts us into buying shit. That's what it's for. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
That's what it's for. So you don't have to buy into that necessarily the way that they're presenting it to you. Okay. You can say, oh, out of 20,000 different lotions, I think I only need one. I don't think I need all 20,000 lotions. Okay. You can say that shit to yourself and it'd be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Because you're enough. You're always enough.
And Deborah, if you start, because we always do, we revert back until we all do it, where we let that bullshit come
Everybody
in. Write it down. I don't know if you can burn it, rip it up, whatever the heck you can do. Write down that negative thought, and once you write it down, read it and say the positive outcome of that. Flip the script and flip it every single time, because when you do that, we've been trained to be negative to ourselves. That's something that just we need to hear.
Programmed is another word.
We've been programmed. We've been in train. Since we're little. Don't do that because and they, or you aren't, you can't, you. It's in our brain. So we need to revert, change the program, change the script, retrain ourselves to speak positively to ourselves. With that whole thing of we're our own risk critic, we can destroy ourselves in 2 seconds. So I would need you, and actually everybody that was on the live today, I would need everybody to do the exact same thing, because we're all going through shit and we destroy ourselves more than anybody ever could. So write the shit down, burn it, tear it apart, whatever the hell gives you peace, but write something positive. If you write one negative thing, write a positive thing. I had a friend tell me to write a list of pros and cons about myself, but to always make sure I had one extra pro. Son of a bitch. I love you, Lucy, for that. I love you for that. and people need to do that. A lot of people need to do that. And honestly, I would suggest everybody online just do a pros and cons list and always make sure you end with one extra pro, because that will fucking change you. That will change you.
Yeah, because it's a tipping point.
Mm-hmm.
You have to create your own tipping point. You have to decide what's enough. You have to decide if, like, when you show up, that's enough. If you've had enough of that, okay,
and you want more of this. Yes. Exactly.
And we are all going through it, and none of us have all the answers to ourselves. Everybody has all the answers. Okay. We're shared. We're very shared, and we're all going through this together. I would say, like, maybe a couple weeks ago, we all moved into conscious awareness. All right. And it was the divine feminine, our intuition, our feelings, like all of the feels that we've been told are not facts, and you can't bank on those, and you shouldn't, feelings aren't facts and things like that. big girls don't cry, little boys don't do that, things like that. All that conditioning and that programming causes us when we get older to not allow ourselves and honor ourselves to have emotion. The emotion is an expression of our combined physical field and sentient field, our feeling field, and that's how we process information. Everything that we experience is frequency. So when we're experiencing frequency, the frequency is a thought, but it's not our thought, not until we pull it in and we work with it. It's a shared thought. Okay? It's a shared thought. The idea is that I love that comment. I love that comment. And here. So this comment, okay, all right, I would interject that no wonder the divine feminine is like a roller coaster. And the reason is because you're navigating your feelings. And as you're navigating your feelings, if they're tied to a previous experience and they're unprocessed, you will continue to act the same way you did in that previous experience. So if you were a victim in that previous experience it's associating to, you'll be a victim in your new experience. If you were a bully in that experience, then you will be a bully in your new experience. And those are the actions that you take from the feelings that you have that are too full for you to dip into your intuition and read common sense. So that's where common sense is. Common sense. That means what we all have access to energetically at the same time and what we feel. Okay? And in this case, it seems as though you may not be in touch with your divine feminine. And I just wanted to let you know that. This has been a lovely show.
Yes, it has.
I hope everybody has a great day. I know I will.
Yeah, definitely.
Peace.
Have a good one, guys.